Although Apex Legends is out now for PC, Xbox One, and PS4, the game won't feature cross-play anytime soon. Respawn design director Maki McIndish told VG247 that their team is definitely interested in cross-play, even calling it an opportunity, but it seems that their priority was to get the game launched first. Its biggest competitor in the Battle Royale space, Fortnite, offers cross-play across multiple devices, so it's something Respawn will want to achieve to draw in more players.
This is where it ends.
Steam's Lunar New Year sale is loved and it features some special event tokens that could get you additional savings or other digital goodies. As soon as you head to the sales redemption booth page, you'll get 4,000 free tokens. You earn more tokens with each purchase from the sale. 15,000 tokens will get you an additional €5 discount in your next purchase. There are also various profile backgrounds available for 1,000 tokens each, while chat emoticons can be redeemed for 100 each. One of the biggest complaints about the division was its endgame, or locked thereof. So this is why Ubisoft's focus on the endgame for the sequel. As soon as the players finish the campaign and reach the endgame, a new faction called the Block Task appears. These new enemies roam Washington, D.C. equipped with high-tech weaponry and state-of-the-art gadgets, rivaling those of the divisions. So thankfully, players will be able to unlock specializations and gear up with the new powerful weapons to take on the new threat. Just a few months ago, it looked as if we would never see how Telltale's The Walking Dead would end. Fast forward to today, and Skybound Games has now announced that the last episode of the final season will be launching on March 26 for PC, Xbox One, PS4, and Switch. Skybound also announced that the physical editions of The Walking Dead will be launching side by side with the final episode for consoles. These will be available at the major retailers and also at Skybound's online storefront.
There are three kind of eyes. There are live people eyes, and there's monster eyes. And then there are live people eyes, right as you kill them. Like you blew a candle out. Here we go. The only way you're gonna save your people is to let us take them.
Curve Digital and No Breaks Games puzzle platformer Human Fall Flat reached 5 million units sold since its release in 2016. The game had been one of the best-selling games in Japan and is also part of Steam's list for the best of 2018 games. It also has a spot in Steam's top sellers as well as in the most played list. So to commemorate this magnificent feat, 4 new skins are made available for the game, which are the 3 little pigs, a cowboy, a rodeo clown, and a hiker. Conqueror's Blade will have a closed beta test phase for a limited time, and it will come with a brand new tutorial missions. Here, warlords will prioritize conquest over everything. Players may secure lands, resources, settlements, and build fortifications. This will be on February 7. Save the date. After this closed beta, another one will be made available again, which will test the game's social functionality in the house members only. Closed beta on February 18. You can sign up for the beta through the game's website.
That only alongside allies did they solve problems that could not be dealt with single-handedly. No, war has never been the only way. But sometimes it's the only way that matters.
Get to experience the world through the eyes of a bee in a bee simulator. So developer Warsoft Game Studios and the publisher Big Ben announced that the game will be launching by the end of 2019, and it will be available for PC and consoles by the end of 2019, and it will be available for PC and consoles with backed versions shipping worldwide on the launch date. Get to compete in bee races, collect pollen, and explore the beautiful world that is inspired by New York's Central Park. This is a family-friendly game which you can play with your friends.
Without a series of unfortunate events, become a tiny hero and take on an epic adventure of miniature proportions.
Woodpunk is celebrating the Chinese New Year with new themed in-game objects, new art assets, as well as new surroundings. It will also come with several new features like the fully revamped weapons creation system. This will allow players to keep their weapons when going to the next stage, and also the weapons will not degrade over time, which should be repaired by the players, or have their robot companion named Theo create a new one for them. New set will also be introduced along with the update. An upcoming Tycoon game by developer Vile Monort and the publisher developer Digital has a new trailer that was shared to feature some scenarios of the game. The game is called Weedcraft Incorporated, and it will have players exploring the industry of breeding, producing, as well as selling weed in America. You will be in control of how you would want a business to prosper. You would start small or go to a corporate route and create a nationwide weed empire instead that allow weed, of course. All Twitch Prime and Amazon Prime members can grab a new batch of fresh games for free starting now until February 28. So first and least is Pico Nico, which is a crazy puzzle exploration game. The next one is Down Well, a platformer with roguelike elements where you are falling down a well. The Flame in the Flood is also available, and it is an adventure survival game. Another game is Dear Esther, a landmark edition, and lastly, but of course not the least, is the Drake Neck and Deco Puzzle Games collection. Character customization perk system has been introduced in Population Zero, and two players are able to upgrade their characters in varied ways. Every different activity will now allow players to earn perks efficiently, and there are different conditions and values available to earn the perks. Perks can also be randomized. When you die, your perks will be dropped and can be picked up by others. So you can go to the game's official page of the complete details on the perk system. Today's feature deal is the management game Football Manager 2018. It is currently available at a best price of €8.58, while on Steam and retail set to price of €54.99. Get this game today through our trusted store and saved 84% off on our CDK purchase. Just sub the top and exclamation mark deal for you to get this deal and more of our feature deals. So make the smart move, head over to Allkeyshop.com to compare CDK prices only here at Allkeyshop.com.
One million unique players have already played Respawn's Surprise Battle Royale Apex Legends in just 8 hours since it's officially launched. This was confirmed by Respawn CEO Vince Zampella over Twitter. The game's popularity is partly thanks to influencers such as Shroud and Dr. Disrespect, who were invited to give them a try. It is currently the most popular game on Twitch. The game is still a bit glitchy though, but that isn't surprise considering how ambitious the game is.
The hunt begins. Scanning the area.
Champion double kill.
Team Ninja's Neo has reached a huge sales milestone. Koei Tecmo announced that the action RPG has sold over 2.5 million units worldwide. This figure includes sales across PC and PlayStation 4. The announcement of this milestone also coincides with the game's second anniversary. The publisher also added that they are continuing work on Neo 2. However, a release date is not yet available. Overcooked 2 celebrates the Lunar New Year with a free update. This update not only adds New Year festivities to the game, but also a brand new mode. The update is now available and it brings 7 new kitchens, dragon and pig chefs, and of course, new recipes. The new mode is survival mode, and it is, or as its name suggests, chefs must take the most number of dishes as they possibly can within an allotted time. Each dish they serve will merit them with additional seconds. Survival mode is available in all levels. Although it had a rocky VIP demo run, Anthem's demo made EA and BioWare quite pleased and even exceeded their expectations. The recently concluded public demo was a success as no considerable amount of issues emerged during the run. On this note, BioWare promises to bring many updates and improvements to the game when it launches. The developer further added that they are now on the road to finalizing the game in preparation for its launch on February 15 for EA and Origin Access Premier members and on February 22nd for everyone else. The Farm 51, the creators of games like World War III and Get Even, has announced a new game, the survival horror game Chernobylite. It is slated to launch for PC, while it also planned to be released on Xbox One. Chernobylite will tell a story of conspiracy, horror, survival, and love and obsession in a form of a video game, as its description says. It is set in Chernobyl, where the nuclear catastrophe started. Players will expect a deep, emotional story, engaging survival and horror experience set in the beautiful designed recreation of Chernobyl. The point-and-click game The Book of Unwritten Tales 2 has finally headed to the Nintendo Switch, THQ Nordic has announced through a press release. The game launched back in 2015 for PC and was released to consoles in September of the same year, while a Wii U version launched in 2016. The game features 4 characters: Wilbur, Ivo, Nate, and Critter. Players will also enjoy its humorous story packed with references to Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, and even World of Warcraft, to name a few.
No. Make it stop.
I see a man with a mission of great importance that he would like to complete.
Tell him, Aaron.
Respawn's lead producer Drew McCoy has confirmed that cross-platform play will be available in their newly released Battle Royale game Apex Legends. Cross-play support is currently still in the works and will be available to players sometime in the future. But having cross-play doesn't mean cross-progression and cross-purchasing will be available as well. McCoy said that this won't be possible due to the way systems were set up early on. Apex Legends is free to play and is available via Origin for PC and on Xbox One and PS4. Kingdom Hearts 3 by Square Enix is the fastest-selling game in the history of the series, selling about 5 billion copies worldwide. The game just launched a week ago, so this is really something to be proud of. The units counted includes both PlayStation 4 and Xbox One physical sales, as well as the digital copies of the game. Not only is the game popular in the US and in Japan, it also had a successful launch in the United Kingdom. Real vehicles are heading to the world of tanks. This marks the first additions to the game for 2019. These are French wheeled vehicles which players can acquire starting at Tier 6. These vehicles are AMD Panhard 178B Tier 6, Hotchkiss EBR Tier 7, AML Link 62 or 6x6 Tier 8, Panhard EBR 90 MLE 64 Tier 9, and Panhard EBR 105 Tier 10. Two new mechanics will also be added, which are the lock-in feature and the drive and default driving modes. The very first volleyball simulation by Big Ben and Black Sheep Studio is now available, and it can be played on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. You will definitely enjoy the game, all thanks to the Unreal Engine 4 and motion capture, so that every technique is faithfully reproduced. Choose from the 50 national teams that include both men and women. Play the career mode and build as well as manage your very own team. Play with other players across the globe in the local and online multiplayer modes. Balloon battles are heading to the PC and Nintendo Switch later this month. Untied announced the launch of Balloon or a Balloon Battle Party game on February 28. The game lets players take on 3 other players as they play as balloons, fighting for the last balloon standing in different arenas filled with spiky walls and other traps that could burst them. Players must also be aware of the ghost of dead balloons as they will seek revenge. If you think this game is for the weak ones, think again, as it promises to challenge you like never before. We're down to our featured deal of the day, and today's featured deal is the management game Football Manager 2018. It is currently available at the best price of €8.58, while its Steam price is at €54.99. Get this game today through our trusted store and save 84% in your CD key purchase. To get more of today's deals, just type in !deal in the stream chat now. Make the smart move and head over to Allkeyshop.com to compare CD key prices and just save more. And here's a look at our deal of the day, guys.